news on immigration that has come out of the United States. The Trump administration has come up with a new rule for immigrant workers that will impact their stay and authorization to work in the country. This will end a Biden administration practice which allowed certain immigrants to keep working legally after their work permit expired, as long as they had filed a renewal application on time. But from now on, there will be fresh screening and vetting of immigrants before their employment authorizations are extended. In fact, under President Trump's orders, they have been putting new emphasis on the vetting of illegal immigrants and those who stay beyond their permitted time. This new policy will deliver that. Let me go across to Srinjoy, my colleague. Srinjoy, this has been, of course, a flashpoint for the Republicans, for the Trump administration, as far as immigrants are concerned. But not just the Biden administration, it has been happening under successive U.S. administrations that there were immigrants who were staying beyond their permitted time after they filed a renewed application. Now, of course, that crackdown becoming more intense under Trump 2.0.
Undoubtedly, this is part of a trend. The Trump administration has been focusing on this for a long time, almost immediately after they took over. I took over in January. Now the point is, how much will it affect India and Indians in America? Now, green card holders don't have to worry. H-1B visa holders don't have to worry, but their spouses have to worry. So if someone has an H-1B visa, his wife or husband will have to ensure that he or she applies for that work permit, if he or she is keen on one, on time, and hopefully will get it on time. Then again, there are other people like F1 visa, that's student visa holders. They have no problem, but their spouses too have a problem. So India will have to be a little careful. Indian Americans will probably have to lobby with their congressmen or senators to ensure that they are not troubled. Also, there are...
I'm going to come back to you. Let me quickly go across to Ambassador K.P. Fabian, who's joining me on the phone line this morning. Ambassador Fabian, good morning. How do you see this? This is a crackdown that the Republicans and the Trump administration have been talking about since day one of their presidential campaign. Now he's just following what he had said, but obviously it impacts a large number of Indians as well.
Good morning. Of course, it impacts a large number of Indians, but I do not believe that this is a matter which should be taken up by India officially with the United States, because that will give them additional leverage. But as the previous speaker had said, and I had mentioned 1 hour ago, it is for the Indo-Americans, that is those who have got the citizenship of the United States, to lobby for it by sending tens of thousands of emails to their senators and representatives, and also to the White House. And that will have an impact, and the Republican Party should be told that they should not expect support from the Indian community in the midterm elections due. And one should focus on those states where Republicans are, are in a position where they hope they can win, you know what I mean? So it should be very well calibrated.
Yeah. All right. Ambassador K.P. Fabian, thank you very much for joining us and sharing your perspective. Viewers, we're slipping into a short break.